Oh my gosh. So listen, I just had this killer idea, and stay with me because I'm going to tell you exactly why you want to join Strong and why you should consider getting stronger and why you need to be like strengthening yourself daily every single day. And the truth of the matter is that I'm down in South Florida. We were running an event and I had one of our amazing community members, the Victor, and I said to myself, I wonder if I could, it's one thing for me to tell you why you should join Strong, but I said, why don't I bring somebody to the forefront of this conversation, someone who's already been there, already done that, why it matters, and why you should say yes immediately and not make it another, let me see if I can. The truth of the matter is that every single day you're either like growing or you're dying. And as much as I want you to consider making more money and doing more things in your life, sometimes the foundation of that is you acknowledging the fact that you're weak, like I've been weak. And without me getting stronger, the whole money game, dreaming game can't even be possible. So what if the first step for you is just getting strong? Now stay with me for a moment because like this is totally unplanned. And I was like, Victor, would you be willing to come on camera with me and talk just for a moment? And Victor said yes. So I'm gonna ask Victor a couple of questions. Victor, tell me, before you walked into Strong, so Victor's here with me. We're in South Florida doing the event, and I knew that he not only was close by, but he's been hanging out with us all day. And we were having a conversation a few minutes ago, just talking about the fact that he's now living in South Florida. And when he entered our community through night school, that he 100% was in California, not knowing what was going to happen next, trying to make some old relationships work in his family and outside of in his personal relationships. And then on top of that, he was saying to himself, well, I think I need to start a business and I'd like to tell my story and I'm tired of managing all these people's insecurities. So instead of me telling you, I'm gonna let you see what happens next. So you hear about night school and?
I hear about night school and I had an option to either tap in or not to tap in. And I chose the latter. I tapped in and of course, amazing night school. I learned so much of you gotta do the damn thing, don't deal with anybody's insecurities, and connection is currency. So after the first night school, I said, hey, I have to stay connected. So I got connected to the next night school and then Strong was there.
Okay, got it. So you went to 2 night schools and then you went to Strong. Okay, now stay with me. So Strong is just really simple, a statement of saying, hey, we're gonna help you get stronger over the next 6 months. Now, Victor, here's my question from me to you. When you joined Strong, did you know like exactly what you wanted to build, what you wanted to create? And if you did or didn't, like what were you sure of?
No, I didn't. I didn't know what to build. I had an idea of one that I wanted to create, but what I was trying to create was for everybody else and not for myself. So I had to focus in on myself and my own global impact and be selfish, but not knowing selfish was being the key to my own success and growing.
Because part of the core of getting stronger is that I already know that right now you're in some kind of a place where you're catering to everybody else, you're putting yourself second, if not third, fourth, or fifth. You're constantly finding yourself like tired at the end of the day or without, or your cup's a little emptier than you would like it to be, or it's flat out empty and you're like, and it's like you wonder, well, why is that? And you're thinking, well, if I could just grow my business. I'm gonna tell you right now, 8 out of 10 times, that's actually not the first step for a person like you and me. That the first step is 100% about you letting go of the things you're tolerating. Stepping into a place where you're like, man, I know who I am. I know why I'm here. I know my story. I know what it has the ability to produce. And I need to go and tell it, even though I know there's gonna be people who are angry. It's also knowing that in your own life equation, you have to go first. How can you build a whole life that you love and build your dreams and you keep going last? That equation will never make sense. What I know for sure is that after Victor made a decision to jump into Strong and on this journey and go through this step-by-step, because Strong is really built upon a step-by-step map where every single day I personally curate for you. How did I do it? How did I get to multiple 6 figures? Sure, but no, how did I leave a place where I was in a marriage where I was being abused for years? How did I stop putting my kids to bed hungry? How did I get the courage to start a business? How did I get the courage to get to 6 figures? How did I master the skill I needed to go knock on doors? And I say skill because it was confidence. I needed legit, some serious confidence. And then after that, after the confidence game, like, how did I then go turn 6 figures into 7? But this started with me making a decision to get stronger. I can't do any of that unless I lay down the foundation. What's so cool is that this step-by-step process allows you to make decisions that you would never make on your own. And 2, you're gonna feel like you and I are taking this together, because we are. The other great thing about it is that we have amazing community members just like Victor, who are on the other side, who have now grown, that are waiting for you and are cheering you on and are there, like, rooting you along the way to make sure you get to the end, because the goal is to get to the end. What's awesome for me is today I'm here because we celebrated Victor, and I knocked on his door and I said, oh my gosh, because Victor did this. Through his journey in Strong, he begins to get stronger. He realizes he's managing a lot of people's insecurities. He's finding himself frustrated and angry with the people who are not stepping up in some of the situations. He gets some cool skills where he's like, I'm gonna start stepping up in my own place, and guess what happens next? Victor does the damn thing. He leaves California. He wakes up one day and he goes, you know what, today is the day that I start tolerating this new thing in his life. He makes a decision to drive all the way to Florida, and he's in Florida now. We're in beautiful sunny South Florida, and here he has been living his best life for the last couple of months. He drove all the way here without a place to live, without a job, without any true map or idea. And you know what's so crazy about it? What's so exciting and, like, for me, is that he made a decision to come to South Florida, because in my story, this is where it started for me. Here's what I know. You have to start. You can't keep almost starting. Almost starting is dying. Almost starting is dying. Here's what is real. Right now at this moment, you are running out of time. We're both running out of time. Don't let another moment just go without you knowing exactly how to make your dreams a reality, without you having exactly what you need to build the confidence, the stamina, the strength, the insight inside of you. Don't let another day go by without you being a part of a real community. Not people who you just buy a product, but people who know your name well after you make a payment, people who know who you are well after that next moment. Just don't do it. Life's too damn short for that stuff. Cut it out. Let this be your time. Just say yes. Somewhere here is an opportunity for you to book time, to take a next step. All I ask is that you do it. There's no strings attached, and more importantly, what would happen if you just allowed yourself to open the door and entertain the possibility of a delicious gift on the other side that's way more than you could have ever have dreamed of? I know for a fact that if I can do it, you can do it. Because Victor did it. Victor did it. I want you to be in your sunny South Florida. I want you to live the life that you want. I want you to say yes to more things. I want you to stop entertaining BS that you just don't need. I want you to win. I want this to be your season. I want you to do the damn thing. I want you to be strong. But more importantly, my ultimate goal for everybody is for you to become a boss, a person that stops managing other people's insecurities. It's just that simple. Are you coming?